Check it. 2021. 2021 is right around the corner. You gonna be a fighter or be a goner? I'm just getting to the truth. First name Sojourner with a year full of.
Why can't we just get it right? Why can't we get it right? What's going on, people? It's your boy Cinamatics, back at it again. Now today, I just wanted to do a quick video. I was watching some news yesterday, and I was going to do it yesterday, but I decided to do it today about the Olympian, or soon-to-be Olympian, Shacarri Richardson. Now, I might get a lot of heat, a lot of flashback, a lot of flack from this video, but I'm going to be as honest as I can be, whether you like my opinion or not. I'm entitled to mine, like you're entitled to yours, like she's entitled to hers, like everybody is. So I'm gonna jump into it, and I'm gonna really play devil's advocate, because me being a Gemini,
what's wrong with you?
I have the innate ability to analyze it from both sides of the equation, the higher side and the lower side. So we're gonna jump into it. Please stay tuned. Oh, come back, subscribe. I need you to subscribe, hit that notification button, like, comment, share, do all of that beautiful stuff. I need that, please, so much. Thank you so much. So we're gonna jump into the video. Let's go.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Okay, so I just want to get the headline together. This is the headline. I'll just pop it up. This is the headline. U.S. sprinter Shacarri Richardson to miss 100-meter Olympic race over marijuana test. I'm going to be honest with you. I just found out about this girl. If I said 3 weeks ago, I'd be lying to you. And I recently just watched her race. When did she just race? 3-4 days ago? A week ago? Somewhere recent. And I was watching the race over and over. I'm like, this girl's fast. She's fast. Like, she starts out and then she just takes off. But that's not the point of the video. The point of the video is to actually discuss what happened. Let's just be honest. As a professional athlete, this is the thing we have to remember. Just like social media, YouTube, and all of these things, right? When you post your information, or if you post your opinion or something outrageous, whatever it is, if you post it on the internet and you forget about it and you become famous 5-10 years later, 5 weeks later, it doesn't matter, and somebody finds it, you're going to be scrutinized.
What's wrong with y'all niggas?
Jesus Christ.
And nobody's going to want to hear, oh, this is when I wasn't famous. This is when, because that's the type of climate that we're in now. Everything that we do is scrutinized, judged, criticized. You should, shouldn't, blah, blah, blah. She didn't post it online, right? But she had to drug test. So the problem that I have here is, first and foremost, she knew that she was going to get drug tested, and she had to get drug tested to go to the Olympics, regardless of what she was dealing with. Mother passing, you know, family, we all deal with BS, right? Nobody's exempt, and nobody can make excuses to say, hey, my problems are more bigger than yours. No, everybody's problems are bigger to the person. Like, my problems are bigger than everybody else's in the world, like yours are, etc., etc. So she chose to make that choice. I have no problem with her making the choice, because that's how she wanted to process her emotions. The problem that I have is two-part problem. First part, not enough care. You didn't have enough care, or you didn't think it through to either, I'll just say, a federal government test and an Olympic test have to be in the same atmosphere, right? So if I can beat a drug test on a federal level, I'm sure that she can do it on an Olympic level. Now, it's weed at the end of the day. Like she was saying in the interview, it's not like she was using HGH or human growth hormone or steroids or performance enhancing drugs. It's weed.
A little later.
Athletes know when you smoke, your lungs are not as clear as the athletes that are not smoking. Every athlete who's played a sport knows this. So if she was beating all of these women while she was smoking, and I'm not going to say that she was smoking prior to the event, but let's be honest, this was not probably her first time smoking weed. I just think that it was one, bad timing, and poor planning. I don't mind her smoking weed. I mind her not being able to cloak it in her system. If you're going to go to weed and you know that it's going to have repercussions, have a fall safe. That's what I thought. That's why I felt like she went wrong at.
It is this feeling that has brought you to me.
The flip side, the spin around now. The rules are the rules, right? And the rules are meant to be bent and sometimes broken, but they are in place for reasons, right? Now, why do you think marijuana is
illegal or banned
in the United States, in sports, and in employment. Think about this: NBA tests, MLB tests, NHL tests, NFL tests, government agency tests, city agency tests, so a lot of these private agencies, all of these agencies test for marijuana. Marijuana, more 9 times out of 10, is going to disqualify people that look like me, people that look like she. Not the other people, because either they find ways around it, or they're not smoking, or they have enough discipline to at least wait until the drug tests pass and then go get lit.
Oh, women, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
That's my problem. You couldn't wait 1 day? You couldn't wait you couldn't wait till after the testing? I would have had the blunt rolled until right after I was leaving the testing facility, and then smoked, and then cried, and then got it out. Because when you're a professional athlete, or when you're a celebrity, or when you're in public's eye, it's not about you anymore, because you're really a business at this point. You're not yourself. You don't really get to have the moments that the regular people have.
When you're using drugs, you're only cheating yourself out of the chance to find out who you really can be.
You're a business, and people are depending on you. So you have to think about it in a responsible way. When you put yourself in these positions as a professional athlete, you have to understand what it does on the backtrack. Yeah, we're going to cheer for you. Yeah, and also pay attention to the timing. Bill Cosby was just let out Tuesday, and then they do this, was it Tuesday, Wednesday? Yeah, the timing of things is very, very odd. But I don't want to go on the conspiracy theory. I don't want to go on the conspiracy theory tip.
Stop it. Get some help.
But I do think she apologized. I watched the apology, I watched the response, I watched her mentality. But it's the lack of care, and that same lack of care is what prevented her from actually getting a cleaner to detox her system, or trying to do something. As it relates to Shacarri, I think that when you don't care about your impact on the people around you, think about the little black girls that are watching her. And they're like, oh, she got in trouble for smoking weed. And she was like, it's okay, I'm gonna be back. I'm human. Yeah, you're human, but you become above humanity in a way when you're in the limelight. I'm sorry to say it. That's why people be sitting here crying when a music person dies, or an actor dies, as if they knew them for 5 years. It feels like you know them because you see them on the screen, but you know nothing about them. They're not even the same person you see on the screen. So I appreciate that she was honest, she was candid about it, but I don't appreciate the irresponsibility, the lack of planning, and the I'm presuming that she didn't care enough. You can't whine, and I mean this, black people, African Americans, Africans, whomever, whatever you want to call yourself, whatever you want to be classified as, melanated people like her. Shop us, never them. So if you want to be anything, it's entirely up to you. We're going to make mistakes, yes. Sometimes they're going to be public. Most of the time, for us regular people who are not in the limelight, it's going to be private. So we can F up as much as we want and not really face repercussions on a global scale. The repercussions we face when we mess up are on smaller scales. So she made a mistake. She apologized. She said that she let everybody down. I respect that she was responsible about it. And hopefully, moving forward, she understands the responsibility that talent has when you're an athlete and you're in the limelight. You're not just responsible for your own thoughts. You have to think about how what you say and do affects other people. And I know it sucks, but that's what comes with being on this thing here. Is a responsibility. If I tell you to go shoot up the club, that's what we're going to do. It's a responsibility. So yeah, I didn't want to make it too long. It's your boy Cinamatics. Like, shop us, never them. I'm going to pop it up at the screen and see you soon.